Okay.
Yes.
These days are not your typical Instagram perfect days. Like, this is the reality that sits in our practice every day. We have a pretty fun, busy practice, 2 doctors, 4 hygiene, and we had a great schedule today. So we started out our day doing just a single katana crown on my side of the chair. I'm gonna take a few pictures.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take that crown off, and then while it's being made, then we'll figure out what's going on with the bridge.
Okay.
Okay, we did tooth number 31. We removed an old crown, we cleaned up decay. We did a process called IDS, which just means that after I was done prepping the tooth and before I imaged, I scrubbed my bond in, and we use this clear fill Universal Bond Quick, and you scrub it in for about 3 seconds. Make sure you air dry it so that there's no movement of liquid, and light cure it. And then I do a thin layer of this clear fill Majesty Flow. And what I found, especially with those patients that have a lot of decay and that are kind of prone to sensitivity, is that it really minimizes that sensitivity. It also helps when you're doing same-day restorations to help with the sensitivity so that you don't have to re-numb the patient, which is awesome.
All right.
Now today with my prime mill, I can mill out in 4 minutes. I think this crown took 4 minutes and 13 seconds, which is insane.
Right.
So I'm done in almost an hour with my crown. So they're typically not coming a-numb before that, but it's really nice. So after the crown is baked in the oven, then we get it polished and ready to go. And then what's great is we use katana cleaner. And what I found is we really have stuck to most of the Kuraray products just to simplify everything. We took out a lot of steps. We don't have different cements for different crowns. We just use one system throughout the office for both our bonding with composites, our bonding with our crowns, and it really helps our team and setup and just our flow. So back to katana cleaner. Katana cleaner is great. So after we sandblast the crown, we then put it in an ultrasonic cleaner, shake it up a little bit, get the particles out of there from sandblasting, and then I try the crown in, and then this is what helps get rid of any of the saliva contamination. So the tooth has already been sandblasted, and then to get it ready, we're gonna use katana cleaner, and I'm gonna use katana cleaner as well to get the tooth ready. And that's one of the cool features about katana cleaner is you can use it in the crown and in the mouth. One of my very favorite things on the planet is this etch ease, and this sits directly in the suction. And so when your crown sits in here in the top, it gets held in there and it can't fall on the floor. So I have the most amazing team on the planet, but sometimes things get dropped, and this has helped my relationship with my assistants tremendously, which is awesome. So we clean that up, clean the tooth up, and then it's as simple as cementing. And the Panavia SA Cement Universal, again, has just been a game changer in my practice. It's so simple. And then it's also great because it has the siling to get the tooth, the crown ready as well, built in. So it's just one less step that we have to worry about. So it just makes it super efficient. It's amazing. So it makes everything a little bit more simple. The cleanup is beautiful. Comes in different shades. There's a universal, which is an A2, there's a translucent, there's a light, and we don't do a lot of difference with the katana blocks because those are a little bit more opaque, but every once in a while, if it's a thinner crown, it can change it subtly. But I also use this for all my ceramic blocks as well, and it really can affect the color in those. So I can warm it up, I can brighten it up a little bit, just depending what I'm looking for. So it's pretty awesome, but again, cleanup's great. So we cement the crown on, we tack cure it for 5 seconds. I then have a Montana Jack scaler in all my kits. I remove all the excess cement, floss, and then we light cure it. And then you're supposed to wait 5 minutes with isolation. There's a dual cure action in there, and then it's finally set up. And I've noticed also a pretty big difference on sensitivity. We just, we don't have a lot of sensitivity anymore, which is great. Of course, no one wants sensitivity. The katana is beautiful. I don't do a lot of staining and glazing on it because it has that natural gradation. So we do a ton of just polish only in that. I know today I was doing mostly molars, but my associate even did a crown on number 5. She really uses katana only. She just loves it as a material. And she was just so excited. She came in and interrupted us with our patient. She's like, you gotta check out this tooth. It's just so pretty.
This one looks so good.
Looks so good. I have to like count
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah. No, I know.
And so you really can use it everywhere in the mouth, and it's just easy to use, which is fantastic.